we're gonna go, we're gonna have a good day, we're gonna make the most of it, and it's gonna be a good day.
1 hour later.
This has gone terribly wrong. All right, it's Saturday morning. It has been a awful few days, but the apartment's, I'm pretty well moved out of the apartment and into the new house. Car's ready to go. My garage is pretty barren, and what little bit is left is messy, but that's it. And we are off to FuelFest, so it's gonna be a fun day. So I'm waiting for Tyler here at the gas station. But a little bit of an idea on my weekend. Dude, this has been a fun few days. So moving always sucks, no matter what. No matter how you do it, it always sucks. But this move particularly sucked for a number of reasons. The big one being I found out that my car doesn't actually go into the garage like I thought it was going to. It did look like it was going to be a little bit of an issue, but I was like, no big deal. I have boards specifically for this. Even with the boards, because there's a second lip to the garage, the car high centers, and I mean like bad. Like I had to jack up the front to get it off of there. So I had to get pretty creative yesterday, and that was miserable. Short of taking a concrete grinder to it, I don't really know any other, I don't really know how to go fix it. In addition to that, the starter issue that I had mentioned, the heat-soaked solenoid, it was annoying but not debilitating for the car, because generally if I put the key in, turned it to ignition, and then held it for a little bit, it would kick over and it would work. Now the starter has completely stopped working, so unfortunately right now the only way to do it is to roll start the car. This morning I had to roll start the car, and we're gonna have to obviously roll start it to get out of to leave FuelFest. I mean, FuelFest will be the last event that the car goes to. I had already paid for my ticket, and the entry wasn't cheap, so especially to have your car in the showcase area. So one way or another, I was not going to not go. I mean, my car was going, period. So, but yeah, FuelFest is going to be the last event that it goes to until, last event that it goes to until after the turbo build is done. Of course, the starter is going to be in there, and the really annoying little exhaust leak that I have at the header is also going to be taken care of as well. It's a tiny thing, but I can hear it, and no one else can hear it over the cam, but I know it's there, and it bothers me. So, but again, I don't want to put new gasket and header bolts in there just so I can, in 2 weeks, pull it all off and have to, potentially replace the gasket again. So, I'm going to do it all at once. So, yeah, that's been this week so far, and again, there's been more going on, but that's kind of the gist of it. But we're gonna go, we're gonna have a good day, we're gonna make the most of it, and it's gonna be a good day.
1 hour later.
This has gone terribly wrong. You can probably hear that awful noise it's making. My turn signals have stopped working, and my gauge pod, all my gauges have stopped working as well. I don't know what's going on, but there's no flatbed that this thing will go on, so structurally it feels fine. It's not pulling anywhere. The brakes are working. So, and I'm not that far from home.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, have you already left for FuelFest?
Nah, I'm planning on leaving in the next 15-20 minutes.
Well, hey, you want a passenger?
Is someone wanting to go without a ride?
Me, my car broke.
Your car broke?
I'm limping it to Firestone and Allen right now. Something fucked up bad. I don't know what it is. So, if you overheard my phone call with Braden, I think I'm gonna still try and go to FuelFest, but first, I just got the car back to Alan, limped it here, and I'm going to drop it off at Firestone. They don't know if they'll be able to get to it today. If they don't, they don't. But I think I am gonna still try and go to FuelFest. Braden's gonna meet me here. The funny thing is I actually met Braden because of this car. All right, so I'm here at Firestone. I'm dropping the car off, and it just broke more. So this is good. I don't know what that sound was, but it was pretty freaking gnarly sounding. So yeah. Service ABS, service active handling, low oil level. Wow, that's new. Sweet. So despite the absolute objective shittiness of today, we did come to FuelFest.
We did.
So we're here. My car's not. My car has even actually more problems than I originally thought when I left off before. None of my lights work. In fact, it's so screwed up that I accidentally opened my headlights and now they won't go down.
Again, at least they came up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at least they came up, except I'm willing to bet money that the headlights don't work.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much useless. They're just parachutes now. I guess now I have air brakes. So it's sitting at Firestone because they're the only people that have an in-ground alignment rack, which means that I know of, which means they're the only guys that can actually get my car up onto a lift. So
Low car problems, race car problems.
I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell them to, I don't know, change my oil while they're at it. Because if this is gonna cost me a couple $1,000s, what's another 100? So yeah, that's
Fair.
That's it. But now, instead of sitting here and telling you about how shitty my day has been, I'm gonna show you race cars. So Sheila, you rode the Z06, right? You experienced the nitrous.
I did.
Are you gonna let me take you once the turbo's done? It's gonna be fun.
I trust you.
You?
I trust you.
It'll be a harder pull, but it'll kind of scoop into it more.
I'm excited.
Until next time, we're gonna head out though.
All right.
Well, we're leaving. Yeah, dude, and it wasn't even that hot, so I guess it snuck up on me. We're both gonna have really stupid tan lines on our faces from the sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. Like I said, mine are gonna be aviators, so
Mine aren't.
you know. But I mean, I'm glad we ended up coming. I'm glad I managed to salvage something out of today. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video, though. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take a nap. Then I'm gonna start editing. Not this, but my job.
Yeah, job.
Start editing for my job.
Good job.
The funny thing is, anyone who manages to stumble on my stupid little channel, guaranteed, has seen videos that I've edited. And they
Oh
don't
yeah.
know it.
It's done out.
I have no idea. All right, that's it. See ya.